It's Wednesday, so it's time for another Wednesday walkthrough at Whitewood Millwork. Today, showing you some stuff that's on the floor in various stages of production, trying to explain a little bit of our process. And right here, we have some rafter tails and some pieces that are going to make beams for a pergola. You can see the slot that's in there is for the aluminum. And in this case, we're using a rectangular tube aluminum. We like the aluminum tube because it's really easy to cut to size, drill holes if needed, and we also have the ability to run low voltage lights, sound, and other stuff through the tube and have it all be hidden. So the aluminum is necessary. The PVC is not a structural product. So if you're going to make something that needs to bear its own weight or carry the load of something else, you're going to need reinforcement. So we use aluminum whenever we can. That's what that pile of parts is. And then over here is some column bodies and parts for columns. Seen that in one of our other videos, but we've got more on the way. And I really like how these guys keep track of all their parts. Everything's numbered. You can see the drawing of the cross section, how the layers are all built up. And then, each part is numbered. So when it gets put on, all the like parts stay together and very well organized. And then same thing, if you are getting columns from us, they will be numbered or lettered so that you know where they go on your job site. So when you get them, it's all nice and organized. And then over here is some rails that we're working on. You can see the cutout of the rail that was existing. So we're replicating that almost exactly. We've made a couple minor detail changes, but there's the bottom rail. And then same thing with the railing. The railing gets aluminum reinforcement as well. In this case, we just used aluminum bar stock. And then over here, that's your cap rail. So that's the part that goes on the very top, right there. The only difference is with ours, we've actually recessed the sub rail up into the cap rail a little bit. What else we have? I don't think we've done window surrounds before. Over there is material that's going to be used for window casings. And over here is some stock window sill. We've put an extra large rabbet in the sill to get over some existing stuff. It's kind of neat. Not too long ago, we found this website that does optimizing for cut lists. So in our cut list, each one of those different colors is a different piece, and it'll optimize it for the size of the material that you have. Which is great. We can get a better yield, we can save some money, pass that along to our customers. There's that's the sub rail for the rail we were just looking at. And then back here, we're turning balusters again. So we've got some that we've turned. You can see they're all cut, marked for center. Here's some that have already been turned. And when I said that we were replicating that almost exactly, one of the only design changes we made is down here. See how this has got a little bit of an arc to it? The originals came off square. And the reason that we did that is our CNC lathe has a V-shaped cutting tool. So it doesn't allow us to get a square corner without some sort of secondary operation. So we proposed the change, we showed them a sample, and they approved. And then here's something, if you guys didn't know this. Every thickness of material acts a little bit differently. So in the center of this baluster is a piece of 1/4 inch. And it's hard to see in the picture, but I think you can probably see it now. It's a little bit more porous. You can definitely see it down there. So we found that out. We had to make some adjustments to get away from that. But no two pieces of PVC are the same, unfortunately. Different densities with different brands. different densities with different thicknesses. Just the composition is different depending on the brand of PVC you're using. So we pretty much stick to just the AZEK brand and just 3/4 inch and 1 inch. And then we'll glue up everything we need from that. So like in these glue ups here, in order to get the thickness that we're looking for, we're gluing up layers of 3/4 and 5/4. There's the aluminum for the pergola. And that pretty much wraps it up. Thanks for checking out what we've got going on our Wednesday walkthrough. Have a great week.